Well, I don't know why it wanted to do that, but it did.
And the question is, does it feel better?
Yeah, I hit the live button and it wasn't live. I mean, it was a screen like live, but it didn't have nothing on there. And I got out there to end it, and it said resume.
Yeah.
So I just went ahead and resumed. And all the stuff's on here, but it's vertical.
Still raining.
Yeah, I guess it's happy now. Hey, y'all.
How was you planning on getting this jack up there to the motor mount?
Hey, you don't have to get it on the motor mount, just the side of the motor, Steve. This side of the block.
Shit, man, that's like a foot up there to the motor.
Hey, you just put on the bottom of the oil pan, put a block of wood under there.
Oh.
So hello, everybody.
Got to jack it up. I didn't think you did.
Yeah. So, hey, Desert Joyce, I'm glad to see you come back. I don't know why you went missing. But I'm just glad to see you back. So, y'all, you see, it's day 2 of this working on a truck. James quit on it last night. And I wouldn't have never I wouldn't have never took this apart. Oh, you never left? I just didn't see you. So last night James quit on it. And like the way it was, see, I could still drive it. But he quit on it without putting it back together. And then can't get him to come back today. And I predicted that too. Told Tammy, I don't think you'll see him. Yeah, I called up Stephen about 2 hours ago. I said, I don't think James is coming back. And I need you to help me put this truck back together. And it's, you know what I mean? It's hardly nothing to put it back together. But, hey, I don't know what was wrong with him. I don't know what was wrong with James. But he didn't want to finish that truck. You'd think James thought he couldn't do it right. Hey, I know, hey, man, it took him the longest time to take 4 nuts off, 3 nuts. And he done the 3 nuts pretty quick, but then the one motor support bolt, and he messed with it the longest time. I said, what's the problem? I see that motor will raise up easy, Stephen, without that motor mount on there.
Yeah.
It raise up easy. Hey, there's a 6x6 block of wood. I think it's over there, Stephen.
I don't have that much room.
I mean, will it reach?
Yeah, I don't have if I'm going to the oil pan, it ain't that big of a spot.
Yeah, I mean, it'll raise up. I promise you, it'll raise up. And see, here's what happened, y'all. Where the exhaust hooks up to the manifold. I'll show you here. See the manifold right there where the exhaust is? You see that big old crack in it, Steve? We can't let the muffler down. We can't let the muffler pipe down far enough. So we got to raise the side of the motor up to put a donut gasket in there. Hey, boy. Hey, I guarantee you, every time you help somebody, buddy, not every other time. Hey, he called me up. I mean, I reckon it ain't even hardly been 3 weeks. They said they was going to, James. They said they was going to, hey, you got it on the block part where the screws are, don't you, ain't you, Steve? Don't put it on the pan.
I seen it go up. Yeah, that's enough right there.
Hey, he said they was going to impound this. Oh. I think you got that backwards, Steve.
You don't drop it in the... Oh, okay. Hey, that's better than his mama being in the hospital.
And a wreck.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Hey, y'all. Me and Tammy loaned the money to get his camper moved. And then he leave me like this right here.
Well,
Every damn time, boy.
I hope you... I mean, he don't give a fat ass.
Like Steven's busy as hell, you know.
That's the whole problem.
Steven's busy as hell, and I mean, my truck's like messed up, you know. I mean, hell, I can't drive it. I don't know why he was acting so funny last night.
Hey, you might have had him a shot of leg waiting on
him. Yeah, that's what's wrong with it. It ain't got no gas in it.
Yeah, that was ill.
I can always count on Steven, can't I? That's what somebody just said. Yeah, see, like, me and Tammy, y'all heard me say this before. We don't call him over here all the time. Because he, believe it or not, he has a life too. But I needed him, you know. Today I needed him. I can't go fishing. Not in that truck. Not in that truck. And boy, I'm telling you, I mean, you can't hardly, And let me finish this loaning the money to get his camper moved. It was going to get like they was going to impound it. He had to move it. They was going to impound it. We loaned him the money and let him work it off, let him work the money off. And this money we didn't want to spend either. But I mean, I said, hey, we can't let him get his camper took away from him. Because nobody else gives a shit, boy. I mean, I'm telling you, nobody else cared. And then look right here what he doing to me. That's the reason our money is so low, y'all. You know, you've been hearing me talking about us spending a lot of money. We've been letting him work, you know. We really didn't need him. But I mean, he helped, you know. He helped, but, you know, I mean, we didn't need him. We didn't really need him. I mean, how you like somebody to come to your house and that you was paying, and they took your car apart where you couldn't drive it and then left. Yeah, I did. Took him out on a pontoon boat, loaned him money, bought him beer, took him to the beer store. I mean, I'm telling you, boy, like every time you help somebody, boy, every time you help somebody, you can count on it. I mean, people's just like that, you know. I'd be damned if I know why. And you watch how long this video is. That's how long. You watch and see how much work he had to do left. And he would not, hell couldn't get him to come back out here last night. You know, like he said, I'm ready to go home. And I explained to him, I said, shit, boy, like, you can't tear my truck down and then just go home. You know, I could drive it like it was. And this has actually got to be done again. But I had to order a new manifold. And it ain't going to be here for a week. But I can drive it. It just sounds like a log truck, you know. There's a big old crack in that thing, Stephen. So it ain't going to be fixed. And me and Tammy was driving back from the lake the other day. And that thing all of a sudden got real loud. And it cracked. Where the muffler pipe screws up to the exhaust manifold on the motor, it cracked. And we called the junkyard this morning to see if we can get another. They said they didn't have one. And I knew I could get one on Amazon because I didn't look it up. And but I didn't want to have to wait a week, you know. Hey, thank you, Jazzy Joy. And y'all, I had uh this camera set on horizontal, but something went wrong with it. I don't know what the world, I seen it do what it done before. And so what you do is you get out there and you click in. It's filming, but like the screen ain't up there. You don't see none of the buttons or nothing. And instead of hitting in and doing it again, I just hit resume and it started working, but it's vertical. Who knows about this stuff? Hey there, Jody. I wouldn't have thought, I really wouldn't have thought James would have done that, but he was acting different last night. He's acting kind of funny. He was acting funny enough I'd predicted he wasn't going to come back today. And by God, he didn't. Hey, Andrew. Well, he wasn't really in over his head because I was here and I know exactly what has to be done. I don't know what's wrong with him. I really don't.
Had a big old piece of dirt in my eye. I had to go get it.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that. What? This ain't something hard. This is something simple. And nothing is fun. Doing this mechanic and stuff, none of it is fun. He just by God didn't want to finish it for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, I know where he moved to. There's a girl lives over there. I heard him mention her name, mention her a few times. Hey, yes. So here's what happened about the truck, y'all. I could see exhaust coming out like hell. I could feel it with my hand and hear it too. And we took it apart yesterday. James took it apart. And then I seen that big old crack. So the crack's what the problem was. And it's still going to be like that. It's just going to be now I can drive it. It's going to sound like a log truck. Another one of them exhausts. Let me walk over here and show you. Another one of them exhausts. $60. I'll show you what Steven's doing. I'll show you how simple it is. See him screwing that in? The tailpipe back onto the exhaust manifold. This is what James had to do. Screw that back on. That's about as long as I can sit on one knee, y'all. Used to do it all day long. Don't forget, y'all, I'm going to be Yeah, Stephen ain't no beginner, y'all. But I was doing this before he was born. But like, let me tell you this. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna be playing the drums on the double T. It won't be on YouTube. And let me tell y'all, I am what you call self-taught. My daddy didn't know how to work on a damn thing. Matter of fact, I'm the one that done his work. Rebuilt the motors and all that stuff for him. I'm self-taught. I'm completely self-taught. Everything I know. Everything I know, I taught myself. Did it get going started, Stephen?
Hell no.
You didn't tighten the other side down too much, did you?
I ain't tightening anything.
Anyway, wasn't on double T this morning. Stephen, there's a place he goes to around here fishing. And he's been going out there a pretty good bit. And them people out there at that place, they real shitty. But I was watching this morning on the double T, and but them people, anybody that lives there can give anybody permission to fish. And there is nobody never out there. They don't want nobody out there fishing. They don't want no kinfolk. They don't want their youngins. They don't want nobody fishing. But a man from the church gives Stephen permission to fish, and he's been doing it. And there's a man out there that like can't sleep at night. He can't sleep at night for thinking about Stephen's gonna come the next morning. And Stephen went this morning, and that man had his truck on the boat ramp, just sitting there.
Man, let me get the hell up, Rocky.
And and the man went back to the house. So he went to the man's house to give him permission, which is the president of that place. And that man didn't like it too good. And Stephen had been to the store. He said that woman was real shitty to him at the store, because there's a boat ramp there, but if you got permission to fish in that place, you know, there is a boat ramp at that store. And he went there. That woman gave him hell. You know, he was completely had permission. 100%. This is like if somebody gives you a check and you take it to the bank and cash it, and they mad at you. You understand what I'm saying? They mad at you for taking the damn check to the bank. And then Stephen went to the landing over at the store because somebody was blocking the ramp. Woman got mad at him.
She said she didn't give a damn who I knew.
Stephen
Found out.
said she didn't give a damn who he knew. But them people, y'all, I've been locked up there back when we was in our 20s. Them's the shittiest people you've ever seen in your life. I told a man up there one time, there's always a bony thief, you know. There's always a bony thief. And I told that man, I was about 20 years old, he come up there in a Volkswagen being a smart ass. And I told him that if he didn't get out of here, he's sitting in a Volkswagen. I told him if he didn't get out of here, I would turn his car over with him in it. And I could have done it. I mean, I could have flipped that Volkswagen over. I was that strong. Now, he left, but like, I got locked up there one time. Them people are called a law to you, boy. They kind of rich people. I mean, if you got a lot up there, you know what I mean, you know, there's money somewhere. You don't work at the Woolly Mill and get a place like that. So, you know, somebody made some money to be able to buy it up there. And I mean, they just, them kind of people, I mean, they just shitty. And I remember one time we was roofing a house up there, and I had a woman that cleaned up for me up there. You know, she's a clean up, clean the ground up, kept the ground clean as we was working, us men. And she wanted to go in there and use the bathroom at the woman's house. That woman wouldn't let her go use the bathroom. I ain't never seen nobody say you couldn't go to the bathroom. You know, us men, we don't ever ask to go to the bathroom because we can just go out, step over at the edge of the yard. But I mean, this was a woman. She wouldn't let her use the bathroom. And I mean, them people's real shitty, boy.
I was roofing a house for somebody. I had a swimming pool. My whole crew was hot. That's all I was like, just jump in there right quick. Jump in there to cool off.
Yeah, people's funny like that, Stephen.
When the woman finally come home, I said, don't mind if we jump in the pool to cool off, do you? She said, absolutely. Do not get in my swimming pool, period.
You got a camera under there, Stephen?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's on the double T. He's got one under the truck with him. But, and he was riding around, y'all, in the lake. And that man done put a camera on his dock.
That's why you send a picture of the boat. The hell with you, we can get along. Send a picture of the boat.
Hey, listen, y'all. This land, that land, your land.
Why is it a damn problem?
The lake's land where Stephen's going fishing. Lake Sinclair. We're down there at White Earps. That, we gonna all be gone.
It doesn't even matter what some other human fucking being does.
We're gonna all be gone, y'all. And you know what's still gonna be there? And somebody's worried about a fish. You gotta be kidding me. And they was throwing them back too, you know.
Well, it ain't just you, Kim, and somebody every week. Like I ain't being ugly, it's just, hey, I don't know, myself.
Hey, y'all, I mean, they just shitty
Well,
people.
maybe she's got like men aggravating. Hell, I don't know. Maybe she's got women aggravating.
Up there at the lake, people's got lights around their dock. And there's people that'll cut their lights off while you fishing around their dock. They'll cut their lights out. Not everybody
I can't get
will.
this shit started to save my life. No damn wonder he quit.
He wasn't even doing that part, son.
Well, hell, he would have quit on this too. It's got like a spring on it.
Yeah.
And the gasket's new. So you gotta compress them springs to get the threads to go up high enough.
And are you using a deep well socket?
Yeah.
And it's going all the way up in there? Put a, hey,
Fucking jack put on the muffler.
hey, son, I mean, listen, I mean, you might need to put a short socket on there and put something to keep it from bottoming out. It probably ain't even up there at the threads.
Well, you damn sure can't look around this chassis and see it.
It probably ain't even up there at the threads if you're using a deep well. See, y'all, I understand this stuff, and I'm not even doing it. But, like, I'm not no beginner. But, I mean, I can't hardly do this stuff no more.
It's got a washer on it, so it ain't that.
You can let the motor back down, Steve. Oh.
C-clamp, hell yeah.
It does like what goes around comes around, y'all. And people, like, you know, the people that watch Steven on the Double T, they know you never see a boat. And I mean, there's a bunch of places up there, a bunch of houses. And you know people would be, friends and stuff would be fishing. But there is nobody fishing. They don't want them up there.
Thank you, Kathy. Somebody loves me.
Just a bunch of shitty people, boy. The man that's got the camera on the dock, I'd put my anchor down right there. And I stay there. And, you know, and like, man, here's what I'm trying to say. Stevens legally got permission, and they don't care. They like trying to run him off. They don't want him there. They being shitty on purpose. Did you get it started, Steve?
No.
Hey, can you put the jack on the part that needs pushing up, Steve? Them, I don't know them people just like that up there. There's two lakes up there. And they are a bunch of old people, mostly a bunch of old people. And that place is the best fishing place I believe I about ever seen. But I mean, nobody's catching no fish. And Stephen, he was throwing them back, they don't care that he's throwing them back. They don't want him up there. I mean, they in the house.
Right in here. Perfect.
Now, the guy that gives Steve permission is the president of the over everything. And I mean, this has always been like that. You can give somebody permission. I mean, people's given me permission to go up there before. And I never went, but like people has given me permission, but like. And I mean, and people's funny. It's a Kit Kat. It's about that bad, Monica. But them people, like they real shitty, boy. I'm probably gonna get on Facebook and do a local video about that store, about that woman at the store. We're gonna send her. I'm thinking about sending her a present for Christmas, an early Christmas present. And I will tell you, what I've seen is about 9 inches long. Get her calmed down a little bit. Because there ain't nobody around here scared of nobody. I can promise you that. They ain't nobody scared of nobody's brother. They ain't nobody scared of nobody's husband. They ain't nobody scared of nobody's grandma. There ain't nobody scared of nobody around this house.
I mean, this is just a damn muffler plant.
Hey, Stephen, leave the damn spring out, son. That shit all gonna be took back apart anyway. I'm telling you, I got to take it to a shop and get that manifold took off and another one put on. This is just temporary. Well, there ain't a whole lot of people chatting. Don't look like me. You know, we used to go get plates and stuff over there in Stephen too, y'all. But me and Tammy used to go get plates and stuff from over there. And I mean, we won't never buy another plate from there.
I ain't getting another $10 a month. Got their last $5 on the boat launch.
You know, I told you one time, Stephen, I went to the river boat landing and there was a motorcycle parked on the ramp. I waited about 20 minutes. I guess it's been long enough I can talk about it now. I pushed that motorcycle off in the river. My brother was there, he told me, boy, you crazy. I mean, somebody left their motorcycle down there at the bottom of the boat ramp, y'all. They was with somebody in a boat. I started getting madder and madder, you know. And I took that motorcycle and pushed it off in the river. A big old nice motorcycle. We come back, it was gone. But I mean, if somebody's that stupid, leave the motorcycle parked on the bottom of the boat ramp, their motorcycle needs to be pushed in the river. And that man this morning that went and blocked the boat ramp from Stephen, I think he was watching Stephen. I think he was there. I think he was in the bushes watching. That's like just from me seeing in the dark. I think so. I think so. I don't know that. I just think it from seeing in the dark. And my seeing in the dark predicted James wouldn't come back today. Yeah. Yeah, they shitty all right. One time, one of my buddies lived down there at the river. He went out there, when we was walking down there, seen this man had a slack tire. He told that man, he said, hey, you got a tire going slack, the slack down there. That man said, don't worry about it. And it made my buddy mad that he didn't appreciate him telling him. He walked up there and took his knife out and poked a hole in it. I said, what you do that for? He said, I teach him not to appreciate me telling him his tire was slack. Hey, Tower Town, been missing you, boy. Hey, we're doing pretty good. My back, he always got where it don't hurt no more. Hey, now, Stephen wasn't like me and my buddies. We was pretty bad. I hear you there, Tower Town. I appreciate it. Hey, I guarantee you, we can all use prayer. And prayer don't get turned around over in this part of Lawrence County. We don't laugh at a Christian. We take to heart. And all Steven's doing, y'all, is just putting it back together where I can go fishing. That's all he's doing. Putting it back together where I can go fishing. It's still gonna sound like a log truck though. We'll crank it up when he gets through. You will hear it. I don't know why that cracked. I ain't never seen one just crack like that. But I mean, I was giving that truck hell pulling that pontoon boat. I know that. But I'm gonna slack. I ain't gonna drive it so hard. Oh, if Steven's ready to go fishing in the morning, I'll be ready. I'll be ready to go too. I don't like to go 2 days in a row. He goes every day, y'all. Man, don't you know he pisses people off. Don't you know that? That son of a gun fishing every day and making money doing it. You know what I mean? Who lives a life like that? Like just doing whatever they want to do. Anything he wants to do, he does. And this, how's the song go, Stephen? Living, loving. I don't know how the song goes. But yeah, y'all.
This is the damnedest thing I've ever done in my damn life.
Hey, you don't think the nuts messed up, do you?
I mean, this is ridiculous.
So, William says, people asked him, what am I doing? And he says, whatever he's doing what he's wanting to do. And I've been doing that a long time, y'all. Only thing is I hate this right here. Like having this, like, hell, it'll make you want to just buy another truck, you know, other than fix it. It just make you want to buy another. All them people, like Steven's friends and stuff, they all working. Steven's loading up his boat every day. He don't never run hook at y'all. You see, man, I don't never run hook, man. Never. And I ain't bragging about it. But I'm telling you, that make people mad, you know. They getting up and going to a job that they don't like. And you think Grandma'd let me borrow her truck? Hey, I had never in my life drove one of her vehicles to town, to East Dublin. Never.
Oh shit, there.
Never.
I mean, if this boat go in, I believe that's worth shit in your britches.
I went ahead and ordered me the part I need, but I'm just going to take it to the shop and get it fixed next time. You know, when the part comes in. Take it over and let the boy that fixed the camper, take it over and let him fix it. And let me tell y'all something. Let me make a point to you. Let me make a point to you. Stephen knows about helping people. And it come back to bite you. He's helped women get out of the hole. He's kept cars from getting repossessed. Got them back straightened out several times. Several times. Put motors in their car. You name it. Then he's got these buddies that Stephen's done made it on the double T. And they come around wanting Stephen to make them famous. Stephen said, not no, but hell no. There ain't nobody help him, y'all. Ain't nobody help him. All I know how to do is go into double T. I don't know how to do nothing on there. I wanted him to show me some stuff. Stephen, do you see why boxers ain't got big arms?
Yep. Hell holding them up.
He ain't worth. Hey, y'all, about everybody ever help. It come back on my boy. About everybody I've ever helped. James let me down, boy. And me and Tammy was like friends of his. Me and Tammy is good friends to have. Hey, I'd crank it up and tighten it up, Steve. You get the bolt back in the
I got one
on the muffler?
Yeah.
You ain't got but one nut on?
One nut on. second one will be easy to put on because it's just a nut, but
Yeah.
I can't get this pushed up high enough to start. Make a damn how much you push.
If there's something I can do to help you, Stephen, I will.
Well, come over here and kick me in the nuts.
Hey, boy, I ain't exaggerating about Stephen. Like, ain't no way out of doing all that shit, boy. What all he's doing.
I see the shit is awful a little bit.
If he was like me, he'd still be with the first one he was married to. But, like, here's the deal. He, like, let them go. And let them go. And if they can do this, they'll do that. And if they can do that, they'll do that. And they'll keep right on until you don't even want their ass no more. But like with me, it would have been hold on just a damn minute. Hey, good guys, do finish last. Y'all. You know, you can laugh, say anything you want to say. Us men all know that. All men know that. No, I didn't either. I always had Tammy. And Tammy ain't like that. You trying to find a good man, Debbie? Would you be happy if you found a good man? Or would you be looking for the roughest tattooed biker looking damn long haired person that didn't give a shit about you?
Talking about when I get some motherfucking money, I'm gonna put me a lift where I ain't gotta work on this bullshit on my back.
I told y'all a long time ago, all the good men are taken. Yep, that's what Stephen doing all the time. After all the assholes I've had, absolutely.
See if your number goes up. The phone died.
Oh, okay. I don't think it makes a lot of difference, Steve. You know how they say, give somebody enough rope. Does anybody believe that's true? Or you think they will just be good on their own and they don't need rope?
The next woman that tries to trick me about humping, I'm gonna make a video and say I know this is a trick, but I'm gonna hump them any damn how. I've been tried like that about 4 times in my whole damn life.
Hey, y'all, Stephen can write you a book, man. Same old damn thing, over and over.
Problem right there. My damn knee on this thing.
Same old song and dance. Same old story, same old song and dance. Oh man, Helen. Look here, it's the damnedest game playing you ever seen, you know. Stephen was telling me the other day that every time a new woman shows up on the double T, you know, and that's almost every day, you know. He said they don't stop on her ass until they about got her ran off. That's what he said. That ain't what I said. That's what he said. She gets attacked. Damnest thing you ever seen in your life, boy. I'm talking about. If I was single, I wouldn't be going here and there and everywhere. I'd be right here at this damn house. I'd be right here. All the stuff I've seen, you know what I mean? I don't know why in the hell somebody can't be happy. What is it, y'all? What's the problem? What's wrong with going to work, stop by the store, get a loaf of bread, come home, cook, sit down and watch TV, and then go to bed? What's wrong with that? That's the way you do it, ain't it, when you say I do? It ain't I'm going for a girl's night out. I see that about drama. I seen a video the other day, y'all, where, you know, that Pawn Stars. I seen it yesterday. They were saying Pawn Stars was scripted and fake. And I've seen Pawn Stars before. I said, I don't know about that. I watched the video. And somebody took a camera in there, and they took a lunch box in there, a Star Wars lunch box or Rambo or something other. And that one person was like me filming. It wasn't a show. They had a hidden camera. And he was on the show too. So he was on, that guy was filming. Y'all bear with me a second. I'm gonna make you understand. That guy was filming like you couldn't see his camera. I never did see it. But you could see it coming out from him. You know what I'm talking about? You could tell he had a camera, but I didn't never spot it. And then the show was filming. And they was telling the man on Pawn Stars what to say. The writers was stopping and telling them what to say. They said they don't know, Pawn Stars don't know all the stuff they say, and they got people in there that's looking stuff up on the internet and telling them, right there on the show. But I mean, they just editing it out. So you ain't seeing what you think you seeing. And they're saying, I got an expert right down the street. And they were showing how many times they were saying, I got an expert. I got an expert that's right down the street that's going to come in here and look at this. Hey, y'all, I didn't believe it neither at first. But that expert, when he would tell them what the price was, what it was worth, he would lowball the item. Or they could buy it. And then, they never give you what you want. So then the Pawn Stars lowballed the lowball. And if you was the expert that wouldn't do that, they wouldn't let you be on the show. You had to come in there and act like you knew all about it and lowball the price. They showed people getting mad about it. I didn't know. Hey, I didn't know. I didn't believe that, y'all, about the Pawn Stars. I mean, I really thought it was legit. But I mean, sometimes it might be 15 minutes that they on there talking and stuff. And, it gets edited out where the producers are telling the Pawn Star man what to say. Yeah. And I mean, hell, boy, YouTube's getting like that too, boy. And I mean, there's people doing it, Like, who wants to watch this? You know what I mean? Hey, like, need a woman like to pull up in the yard while Steven's working on the truck and come up here and start throwing all this shit all his clothes out on the ground. Stage some stuff, And then go interview the woman. Why'd you throw his stuff out? And then wait 2 days and do something like that again. Who wants to watch this? Tell me why them springs is on there, Steve. And if you get it wrong, I'll tell you why they on there.
Give a shit. I know.
Hey, y'all, the TV, you can't believe nothing you see on TV. You can't believe nothing you hear neither. I seen somebody on there talking about Donald Trump this morning. You know what I mean? They like made it perfectly clear they wasn't against America. But like we all know, they want him to fail, man. You know, like they want the plane you riding in to go down with him. The big boat goes in the back, the nut goes on the front, Steve. Hey man, I mean they want him to fail just like you know what I mean? It is hard to believe, y'all. And watch out when you hear, in my opinion. Somebody told me one time, said, your opinion can't be wrong. The hell it can't. Your opinion can be wrong. They don't like to see anyone succeed at anything. Yeah, hey y'all, there's people that's against you, boy. And there's plenty of them too. There's more than I thought. It's worse than I thought it was. You know, I'm talking about like us as people. You know, us as people. People against you, boy. Somebody was telling me a while ago on the phone what all they was saying on Grandma's video. The last one she done, I didn't see all that, y'all. But I mean, I didn't watch all of it. But somebody told me she let a bunch of people out to pen again. That's what somebody told me. I don't know.
I guess the assholes can super chat too.
Do what, Steve?
I guess the assholes can super chat too. Only they send $5. I'm not gonna let nobody say nothing bad about somebody I know for $5.
You hear what Steven said? He said he wouldn't let nobody say something about somebody that he likes for $5.
I ain't saying she's doing it, but
Well, you ain't even said nobody's doing nothing, son. I ain't hear you call nobody's name out. But you can call the name out if you want to. We'll make them famous. Don't make no difference to me. Y'all know how? Take a look at your house, y'all. Your house. You see how boring it is at your house? That's the way it is over here. That's the way it is with everybody. If 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 you want drama, you might need to pay somebody. You like boring? I like boring too, hell. I really do. Uh, I'd like for Tammy to sit down in the recliner when we're watching TV. I don't like her standing up all the time. Stephen told me one time about this girl. He was waiting for her to get into bed. She thought he was asleep. And he was waiting for her to get into bed. And she's messing with that telephone. And after about 30 minutes, he said, "Are you going to get in this bed?" You know, like, what in the hell are you doing standing up?
Probably talking to an ex. Keeping the damn fire burning.
Like, woke up, got the phone under the cover. Doing the phone under the cover. Got that damn head under the cover in the phone. Hey, y'all love to see all that, you know. The whole world probably had 1 million subscribers. I myself, y'all, I myself just like me, y'all. This is just me. I don't care about watching something that's fake. You know what I mean? Hey, I mean, I've watched Pawn Stars before. But like, you know what I mean? You know, I won't never watch again. And all of them, you know what I mean? All that stuff, y'all. And this done got out of hand. But people are easy to fool. Pawn Stars fooled me, y'all. And it's hard to fool me, but Pawn Stars fooled me. And there's another one too, but I can't think of the name of it, y'all. Like, it's fake, I mean. So here's what I'm saying in a nutshell. It ain't worth a damn without drama in it. Like, look at what we're doing right here.
Damn ball of fun, ain't it?
Ball of fun, Stephen. It's still entertaining. Well, I mean, if we got on there like the other woman, and yeah, they kicked her off of YouTube. They kicked her off of YouTube, y'all. But like, she had 4,000 people watching her raising hell and cussing about another woman. They kicked her off of YouTube. I went over there and watched myself. Kathy told me about her. I went over there and watched it myself. Uh, I had a couple of times, Like, man, she's too rough for me. Now, it's pretty bad if you're too rough for me. Her husband sitting there, she told him shut up, and she meant it too. She wasn't playing around, she told him shut up. And his ass shut up too. They wound up kicking her off of YouTube. And I mean, there's more, You know that woman that's making videos about Anna, that like all she's doing is copying Anna's video, Trying to take little bits and pieces and like make Anna look like a fool. And I mean, I ain't for Anna, I ain't for her, I ain't against her. Hell, man, I don't even know her. You know what I mean? I don't even care. But like the woman that's making them videos, that's the one I dislike. That ain't funny to me. She's showing everybody. Uh, you think a man wants a woman like that? That she's on there doing all that nonstop. I bet you she ain't got a man. And that woman that stirred up Grandma's stuff a couple of weeks ago, that man don't like what she does. He knows how she is. If I know how she is, trust me, he knows how she is. But he can't stop her. If he were to put his foot down, oh, you know what'll happen to him? Stephen telling me about a man that worked over at the paper mill. These paper mill guys, they all get it. See, I told Stephen to quit the paper mill because the marriage thing's so bad. So they this guy, oh, man, like good as gold, boy. Man, he's good as gold. I knew him in school, like he didn't talk a whole lot, but man, he was like just real nice, easy to get along with, man, like easy. You couldn't hardly ask for nobody as easy going as he was. And your wife decided to get a divorce from him. And I guess it's the law, y'all. He got $500,000. $500,000. Hell, man, I might get a divorce too if I was gonna get $500,000. You know what I mean? I mean, you might do that too. If you get to thinking, well, I can leave and I can get the house, keep the car, the youngest is grown, and get $500,000. Hell yeah. Cash me out. Right there. Cash me out. And that guy had a camp house up there at the. He had not a camp house. He had a house at the lake. Real nice lot. I don't see how he afforded it really. But he had to sell that. Lost his house. Lost everything. I told Stephen a long time ago. Those all these boys I know, all these men I went to school with, it's kind of like the in crowd. The in crowd. They are all the ones that got the job over at the paper mill. Not the losers. Or not the regular people. So don't mistake it as losers. All the people that are somebody got a job. And every one of them, the man comes walking in there one day. His wife done hooked up with a damn backer. What is it, Steve?
No. One of these ratchets is slipping or broke or something.
I got some ratchets over there on my table, on that little table.
When you put it under a load, it's fucking slipping.
I got a ratchet over there, Stephen, on that little table.
Well, this one's new and this one was out of your box.
The black one's slipping?
I mean, I don't know. Can't fucking see it.
It ain't slipping, son. Not that black one ain't slipping, I know. If you tell me what to do, I'll help you, son.
Ain't shit you can do.
Oh, y'all like, when them men over there get a divorce, the other men, they ain't laughing. They walking around trying to hug them and everything, saying, it's all right. Welcome to the club, buddy.
I'm talking about when I worked there, my motherfucking wife met me to bring me something to eat and had a fucking dude in the car with her. I said, who the hell are you? Oh, that's such and such. I'm giving him a ride to his grandma's. He was walking.
Too much rope, Stephen.
Huh?
Too much rope. Y'all, I mean, people can get pissed off from me if you want to. That's the real world.
Fucking happens every day.
And I'm not saying all women's like that. Tammy's not like that. And I know every woman ain't like that. But it's bad enough. The ones that are, it's bad enough. Told Stephen to quit the paper mill and Illy got a divorce anyway. You know, like, if I started working at the paper mill, y'all, and I was making the big money, I'm talking about like anybody, you know, is it worth like you losing your home and your wife and
Well, first of all,
all you had?
if somebody cheats on you because they got too much time on their hands, they not worth a shit anyhow. That's what happens. They got too much time on their hands, which means they ain't worth a shit to start with.
Steven said too much time on their hands. I think myself as lonely nights.
You know what the problem was?
What?
One side of the boat was a 5/8 and one was 11/16.
Oh, yeah.
And I had two 11/16 on it trying to tighten it.
Oh, okay.
I took it to the toolbox to check it, but I didn't check both sides. Fat bastard's ready.
Did you see that crack?
Still don't give a shit about the crack.
I wanted to show it to you anyway. I mean, I got the,
I looked, but I didn't see it.
oh, you can't see it. You gotta see it from standing up there.
I seen the black shit around it where it's exhaust leak.
No, that ain't it, son. This is a long crack.
Well, I got the hard shit done.
So he's got it back together, y'all. At least I can go fishing now, you know. I mean, you know, and we'll go tomorrow if Stephen wants to. Hey, y'all. Stephen has had so much done to him. He finally got smart. Ain't that sweet, Jenny? Yeah, he's got it where I can go back. I can go now, y'all. And all that he done is got to be undone and put a new part on there. But I mean, I ain't got the part, you know. But they ain't no need to let the truck sit there. When you get real hot weather, you won't see me. We all have scars. Stephen's got a bunch of them. Stephen was took advantage of a lot, you know, just cause. Hey, y'all, I'm telling y'all women, men that are easy going get ran over. It's hard to run over me, see.
That's why now you can just go fishing in your thong and hell with it.
Go fishing in your thong.
Yes, you can just come fishing in her thong and the hell with it. I'm going to wash my hands.
Okay, so.
I love you. I'd stay without shit.
Okay, partner. So, you know what I mean? Hey, y'all, I don't know what he's going to do, you know. I don't know what he's going to do. But, you know, I think like what I say pisses off the normal woman, you know. But man, it's, things are bad. You know, all the game playing. And I'm not no game player, y'all. I mean, I can see through shit so good that it ain't even funny. And it's always a game with Steven. It's always a game. And he don't play games. He don't say something just to see what you will say. You know what I'm talking about? Listen what I say. He don't say this just to see how you will react. I told him, I told him about the gameplay, and he knows about the gameplay. And he said, well, I don't like game playing. I said, well, that's the way it is. Me and Tammy don't play games. You can't play with me very much, teasing me. Then I go get me another man, I'll do this, I'll do that. I like, hell no, son. That don't work over here. And I'm sure there's plenty of women think they'll straighten me out. No, hell, they won't. They won't neither. Because I'm not like I am on purpose. That's the way I am. And like, if somebody don't like something over here at my house, the worst thing they can do is say something. Because I would tell them to get the hell out the door. And I've told a few that too. And I just don't play around. Don't play around about nobody messing with Tammy neither. I don't play around. No, you take your ass home and you live over there in misery. You leave Tammy's mind alone. And if you were so damn great, you'd already have a man. So you got somebody that ain't even got a man trying to tell Tammy what to do. I don't put up with it. I don't put up much out of my son's business neither. Because I will step in there and tell somebody something. I ain't too shy about it neither. They ain't nothing that'll make me no matter than somebody playing games. And like, it can't even, like, there is nobody smart enough to play a game on me. You know that I have a good many people that call me and say, why did this person say this to me? And I could tell them. And be 100% right. I know a lot more than what I say, y'all. And I mean, I think the world's ridiculous myself. I mean, I really do, boy. I think, like, good God Almighty, man. Like, I mean, if you wanna be single, why get married? If you don't want to sit down and watch TV, why get married? If you want to get in your car and ramble, why get married? Hell, when you pull up in the yard, just leave the car running. Save the starter from wearing out. Just leave it running. And when you go back and get in it in 30 minutes, it already be cranked. And I mean, I'm just telling you, I don't get it. I don't get it. What, my playing games is what makes you happy? It damn sure seems like it, don't it? Hey, y'all, I'm going in the house. Damn lucky Stephen come over here. I said, you mind if I film? He said, not a bit. Hey, thanks for everything. Good night, y'all.